to his masked guy. And as Ty said, once they cleaned everybody, all three vehicles are facing the direction they needed to exit all outside. They all three get in a different vehicle.
So what's their mindset on how I'm getting away? Because certainly if you do this, you're saying, I will get away with this.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way you could possibly think that you could rob the next guy $7,000 in cash, $25,000 U-Boat.
Is that a watch?
Yeah. Another guy, $4,000 in U.S. currency, and another watch that I don't know how to pronounce. It's 17.5. As Ty said, a different party in Miami 2 days before, Baker and Dunbar collectively lost $70,000. And they said, I feel bad though because there's 4 witnesses in this report, and the 3 of them had watches that were between 75 and 25 and 17.5, so all very high dollar watches. And then this last witness says, according to him, DeAndre Baker pointed a gun at him and told him to give him all of his money, $600 in U.S. currency, and his watch, a Richard Mille knockoff valued at $600. Like, you robbed me. I'm robbed. You don't have to add insult to injury by pointing out I was the one guy at this game.
I didn't have a real watch.
3-digit knockoff, 3-figure knockoff watch.
How embarrassing.
That witness stated that Baker directed the person with the red mask to shoot him as he walked into the area. Obviously, he did not. No one was just shoot. Actually shot
himself.
No, to shoot the witness. The witness talking said DeAndre Baker directed the man in the red mask to shoot me.
Do you think they felt like they got cheated?
Don't you always though? Anytime
when they lost 70.
Yeah.
If the game was rigged or something, that's why they felt so combative.
Yeah, maybe. So this was a good way to deal with that then?
Hey, did you have some audio, Blake?
Yeah, this is from DeAndre Baker when he got drafted.
First round pick in 2019, by the way, Dan. So the money was going to be there if he had just played it right. Your first round pick at corner.
Not only was he a really good player, pretty good dude too, in his eyes.
So you gotta have someone to balance it out. So I'm kind of like, laid back too. It's normal to the guys. Jack, you know, man, also too. So
I like it, man. Let's just get them all in at one.
Lay back, chill.
No off the music.
Good chat.
So yeah. Incredible, man. Like, what do you do? Hall of Fame, keeping it real goes wrong for sure. All right, I'm going to call that your 1:30 news. We're going to speed this thing up like the Zamboni, and we're going to talk to Dave Raymond next.
The coolest thing about rewatching these classic games while staying at home is the warm, fuzzy feeling you get as you remember that the ticket was there too. The Cowboys went 13-3 on Saturday. The ticket guys, and he just knows 13-3, the home field advantage. Stars made an unexpected deep playoff run at 08, and the ticket was jumping over the Dolphins. And when the Rangers won back-to-back pennants in 2010 and 11, P1's joined us as we stayed up late for an impromptu watching party. Let's go, Ranger! The all-sports station of record in Dallas-Fort Worth back then, and now is Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310, The Ticket.
Hey, let's talk about Texans Can Academies. That is the charity that would like you to donate your old vehicle. Running or not. Car, truck, boat, SUV, Segway, I don't know. That's not in the copy, but I would like somebody to try to donate their Segway. What Texans Can will do, it's basically beaters. You know, I donated a real old vehicle many, many years ago as well. They'll pick it up, usually within 24 hours. They'll fix it up, then they will sell it at auction. And with the money that they raise at auction, they use that money to run schools, which give local kids a second chance at education. And it all starts with you making that phone call, 972-274-5437. You will get the good feeling that you're doing something great for your community. You will get a tax write-off from the IRS. And as a special thank you, you will get a $50 Visa gift card from Texans Can. So give them a call. If you have a vehicle to donate, 972-274-5437. Or check them out online. It's carsforkids.org. Remember, right off the car, not the kid. Speedway Children's Charity's mission is to give all children adventure with no limits. In this spirit, SCC has served over 22,000 North Texas children in need in 2019. Join the cause at speedwaycharities.org/Texas.
There's a chance your local Geico agent has the same hyper-specific taste in music as you.
Yeah, I can't get enough of neo-operatic breakbeat. Do you listen to Cale Benton, The Lettuce Works? Only every day.
But there's a better chance your local Geico agent could help you out with insurance. They'll work hard to provide sound advice and significant savings. You don't need a hip, underground music scene to do that. Local Geico agents. Call or visit yours today.
At Hiley Mazda, we understand things are unsettling now. That's why we're offering no payments for 90 days after your purchase of any new or certified pre-owned Mazda. In addition, we're offering 0.9% APR for up to 16 months on most new Mazda vehicles. Mazda is celebrating 100 years, and you don't get to do that unless you're a brand that people can trust. We are still open and can take care of our customers. So, log on to HileyMazdaHurst.com or HileyMazdaofArlington.com for details and store hours.
If we've learned anything these past months, it's that life is unpredictable. Hi, this is Sharon Moore, President and CEO of Ceedee Credit Union with your Dollars and Cents Minute. Insurance from Ceedee CU Financial Services, LLC can help protect you from life surprises. We offer auto, home, RV, motorcycle, renters, and even pet insurance. With competitive rates, discount benefits, reliable protection, and personable one-on-one service, we can take care of all your insurance needs. We've saved members thousands of dollars by lowering their insurance rates. Most of us just let our policy renew every year at the same or higher rate without even thinking about it. Our agent shops a number of name brand carriers for the best rate and coverage for you. So let's see what we can save you. Visit cdcu.org/insurance to get a free online quote. True story. I saved over $600. Ceedee Credit Union, making the difference one member at a time.
Certain restrictions apply, subject to credit approval. See Credit Union for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Here's why you should always ask an AC company if they pay their techs on commission. I'm Jeff Stewart with Reliant Air Conditioning. ABC News did a sting where they rigged a house with a simple broken wire, and 6 different AC companies tried to sell a woman hundreds of dollars of phony repairs. Why does this happen? When they're getting a 15% commission on the total bill, it just breeds dishonesty and huge repair bills. At Reliant Air Conditioning, we provide comfort to homeowners who don't want to be taken advantage of. We offer free second opinions, and our techs don't work on commission. Right now, you can combine factory and utility rebates to save over $5,000 on a brand new system that can cut your electric bill in half for as little as $98 a month. So call 2 other companies first, and then call Reliant Air Conditioning, and you'll see how we've been gimmick-free since '83. Our number's 877-YOUR-HERO or ReliantAirConditioning.com.
All right, let's have a clean fight. No hitting below the belt, and protect yourself at all time. Now, let's fight.
Getting divorced doesn't always mean fighting it out in court. There is an alternative through collaborative law, which puts you in control. To learn more, call family attorney Paula Locksmith to schedule a free consultation. Through collaborative law, you'll work through your divorce on your terms, saving you time, money, and stress. Call the locksmith before she does. Collaborative law divorce attorney Paula Locksmith. Find her at DallasFamilyLawAttorney.com. Office, Dallas, Texas.
With TXU Energy Free Pass, you get free electricity whichever 7 days you use the most every month automatically. And this summer, we've added 2 extra free days because it's nice to get a free pass, like when you lose a pizza challenge.
Denton's own Little Guys Movers is expanding into Dallas, Tarrant, and Collin counties. There's never been a better time to own a Little Guys franchise. A trusted name in North Texas for over 25 years and operating nationwide, Little Guys Movers is changing the image of the moving industry one move at a time. Now they're excited to offer you an affordable opportunity to finally be your own boss. Have fun, help people, and generate real revenue. Little Guys franchisees are primed to profit by operating in the heart of the nation's fastest growing market. Ready to be a little guy? Go to littleguys.com right now to find out how. That's littleguys.com.
Frisco. The Major League Baseball season could get going at the start of July if owners and players can come together on the details of a proposal. Commissioner Rob Manfred on CNN last night says any return will be based on the current state of things.
We are making plans about playing in empty stadiums. As I've said before, all of those plans are dependent on what the public health situation is and us reaching the conclusion that it'll be safe for our players and other
Thursday, former Steelers linebacker James Harrison divulged that head coach Mike Tomlin handed him an envelope after Harrison delivered a hit on Browns wideout Mohamed Massaquoi in 2010, which resulted in a $75,000 fine. Harrison today going to social media attempting to put any talk about another possible bounty gate scandal to rest. Arrest warrants have been issued in Miramar, Florida for Giants quarterback DeAndre Baker and Seahawks quarterback Quinton Dunbar in connection to an armed robbery investigation. The two accused of stealing money and watches while armed with semi-automatic firearms. That is the Ticket Ticker. I'm Ty Walker on Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket.
It's the world according to the hard line. Get HSOs on sports and all that implies every afternoon from 3 till 7 on Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket. Nice.
Come on, man.
Ah, hell.
Trying to go.
Go to the phones at 230 and 888-787-1310. But before we do that, let's go to the special secret phones. It's Dave Raymond, everyone, joining us here on
Very nice.
Yes, I keyed in the special code. I am standing right now by the phone, and I believe we have made contact. This is good to be here. By the way, happy birthday to Blake. Jake, don't ever stop with the Nora content on Twitter. I love it. And Dan, what a special moment. Very, very happy, very proud to be a part of this very nice show today.
Yeah. Very coincidental. I didn't text you 2 weeks ago to make sure you'd be ready.
You actually had this booked with Bob back in January. You would have Dave Raymond on 4 months from now, and it just so happened.
Dude, it's great to hear your voice. Heard you on the hard line a little while ago, but would like to be hearing you every night for sure.
Yeah, hopefully soon, man. Hopefully we'll get this thing figured out, and maybe in a matter of whatever 6-8 weeks, something like that, we could be playing games again. So I think most of us in the industry have the fingers crossed, and I have to tell you, like, I know there's ugliness here and there, and there's going to be more of it with opinions of players and maybe rebuttals by owners at some point.
Hell.
But
That was not good.
we
missed.
I would be stunned. I think there's zero chance this gets hung up somewhere in a fight between the two parties. I think they'll figure it out, and then we'll be playing baseball.
Well, that's great to hear you say that. I don't share your optimism.
Really, you think that this could get hung up I say petty. I mean, we're talking big numbers, but you think that they would get tied up over money at this point?
I think it's the same reason home runs exploded, right? Was it just steroids, or was it smaller ballparks and this and that? I think there's a variety of reasons. Mike Trout's wife is pregnant. He's not wanting to leave her for months. Are they going to, are they going to even be able to play in California? Will the state of California allow that? Perhaps they'll allow empty ballparks. It just feels like every time we jump over one hurdle, there's another one. I just feel the more and more I hear, the less and less I think that it's going to happen. But again, I like your rosy outlook. I hope you're right.
But when you say the more and more you hear, by that you mean the more we learn about the virus, the more we learn about public policy and public health issues and that sort of thing, right?
The more I learn about that, the more I hear about this player, Trevor Bauer, Blake Snell. So many are silent, but they're again. I'm just siding on the pessimistic side, but let's. I love hope. Hope and change are good too. So go hope.
Yeah. I hear you. My concern, and by the way, my opinion things wildly week to week. Because 2-3 weeks ago I thought, oh, slam dunk, we'll be playing, we'll be doing spring games, if you will, in June, and this thing's kicking off July 4th weekend. It's going to be great. And then the next week I thought, well, there's zero chance we'll ever play a game again this year, and we might be delayed next year. And then this week I've circled back. I think this week what gives me hope is that all the speculation, all the rumor, anything we've read or heard has actually come to at least some sort of fruition. I mean, you have owners meeting, coming up with a real plan, presenting, maybe more importantly, a real plan to the union, and the union having to consider it. And so for me, at least there's something legitimate happening here. It's not just speculation, we might do this, we might do that. There's a plan. It may change, it may be forced to change, but at least there's something happening, and it really feels like there's some momentum toward that end. So that's what gives me the optimism this weekend. And by next week, Dan, I might be right next to you. Probably not in the Dragon Den, but right next to you in terms of my pessimism, because maybe something will change with regard to the coronavirus, and we'll be looking at this thing differently. But it's, and I guess that's sort of the craziest part about it, right? Is it all changes so rapidly, and it has now for such a long period of time, going back to when all this came to an end. You know, the first 2 weeks felt like forever. Now we're past forever. Just everything's blurred, but it still changes so quickly day to day.
It's Rangers play-by-play voice Dave Raymond and Dan's dog Bodie joining us here on the ticket. Yeah, I'm with you. I kind of can't stand postulating on what's coming next, because every time we look back at what we thought 10 days ago, it looks silly. So rather than do that, let's talk about something that has already happened. Do you think you're the only MLB, or let's say all four sports television play-by-play voice that was at one point technically homeless?
No, actually, that's a great question, Jake. But you know, there have been enough of us who have gone through such ridiculous little trials and tribulations over time that no. In fact, Bill King, the longtime voice of the Oakland A's, he lived on a houseboat for a long time. He was just almost crazy enough to have been homeless just for the sport of it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I was the only announcer who lived in his car for whatever it was, 6 months or so.
Levi Weaver did a fantastic article on Dave some months back. Just really awesome notes about your life. And before you became a full-time play-by-play guy, he detailed that you were basically living in dorm basements and offices at your college and in the back of your Toyota Tercel. And I'm like, man, I don't think you hear that about your team's play-by-play guy every day.
No, it's the type of thing you don't lead with in the interview, I can assure you. But it did, yeah, it was part. Yeah, I read somewhere recently, who was it? Oh, Elon Musk, right? The wackadoodle with Tesla and SpaceX and everything. You know, he's selling all his homes. He doesn't want any possessions anymore. He feels like those only hold you down and whatnot, prevent you from making other kinds of progresses. That legitimately was a part of my mindset at the time. The last thing I wanted was a job that was going to handcuff me to a lease, a couch, the idea that it would be silly to leave a job that paid money, that kind of thing. I knew that if I was going to go down the road I was going to go, that there was going to be sacrifice. I needed to be able to turn on a dime and just go live somewhere. And so, partly, A, I wasn't making any money, but B, I didn't want to have those encumbrances. I wanted to be able to be nimble.
You were a Silicon Valley guy before it was cool.
It was just sort of a really sly way of equating myself with Elon Musk.
I enjoyed the story particularly because Dan has an affinity for how cheap my dad is. My dad's a scammer, Dave. He'll fill his water cup up with tea or cola. He would send me to the pizza buffet, have me lie about my age, and then he wouldn't pay. and he would have me get, stacks and stacks of pizza for him. And in this story Levi wrote, it seems that during that time, basically, I guess out of necessity, you had some scams of your own. Was interested to learn the story about your partnership with a local homeless man at the pizza shop.
Yeah, Joe Euclid. He used to write these crazy political missives, and he would post them outside the classrooms and stuff. And he lived in a guy's backyard. He had a microwave that they allowed him to use an extension cord to plug in. But he was old. I mean, he was, probably in his 50s, 60s, and he was truly nuts. But he would kind of loiter around these same eateries, late-night eateries that I did, looking for the discarded food before it really got soiled. And by what I mean by that was the corner pocket, as it was known, that was the name of the little pizza joint. They would take their pizzas at the end of the night that they didn't sell in a box, and they would put it on top of the trash can. And so, for a while there, I figured that out and would be quick to the boxes. And then Joe figured out that I was becoming competition for a game that he apparently knew well. And so then he was always poised. They got to the point where my friends used to make fun of me about it, that I was, foot racing a homeless dude to get to the pizza. But in truth, we were both homeless. But we shared it, and then I was able to get Joe in on my scam, which was to have some of my buddies go ask for some peculiar stuff that they would make, and then have no chance of finishing by the end of the night, because they sold it by the slice. And so then we'd have more pizza, and I could use my connections with friends to get Joe and I more pizza. We no longer had to really battle for it.
Everybody wins.
So this is when you went to Stanford?
Well, this was after I went to Stanford, yeah. This is after I graduated. Just that first nearly year after I graduated. Is that bothersome, Dan?
No. Just trying to put it all together there. I thought that was kind of a high-tone college, and you walked out of there with a big-time job.
You know what happened? So, by the way, I'm giving a commencement address this weekend in a cul-de-sac in my neighborhood. And again, that's a subtle humble brag, but
what does that exactly mean?
It's kind of two of them. You were selected.
Yeah, I live in a cul-de-sac, number one.
And the neighborhood selected me.
Well, yeah, I mean, clearly, right? I mean, that's the humble brag. The cul-de-sac, it's not my cul-de-sac, it's a cul-de-sac in the neighborhood. But in any case, it reminded me, and your question takes me back to my days at school, when at graduation,